Hey guys, Storm's here with Tony T from Australia. How you doing, Tony?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. Now, how'd you feel about the tournament yesterday?
It was hype, man. It was hype. What can I say? We don't have anything like this in Australia, and when I came here and saw everyone, and the way everyone's cheering everyone on, it's fantastic. It really is.
Now, speaking of that, like, can you tell us about the scene in Australia, if there is one?
Yeah, sure. Basically, I play one other guy on a regular basis. When I say regular, maybe 4 to 5 times a month, and
Okay.
he doesn't even own the game, so it's kind of hard for me to level up. What's it called? NECXIII is from South Australia. He's the guy I came with,
Okay.
and he's roughly about a 2-hour flight from where I live. So I mean, I've only played him twice. He stayed for like a week each time, and I've played him a couple of times. So generally, I mean, the competition in Australia is very minimal. I mean, the game being banned has made things really hard. There isn't a online scene in Australia, but me myself, I don't play online. I can't stand the lag, man.
So, do you just you pretty much just play the game inside and out, like challenge tower, I assume?
Yep.
The ladder, of course, practice mode.
Yep, practice mode, absolutely. Yep.
Okay. And now, of course, you're best known for your Cyrax combo videos.
Yep, that's true,
like,
yeah.
I mean, since like pretty much the week the game came out till now.
Yep.
What has been like your inspirations like for that from the very start, and what has like kept you in it? Because a lot of people, from the start saying like MK is gonna die, but in a way that's different for you because they meant that in a tournament setting, and of course you weren't. You were doing it more so just a combo video like, but I mean you've kept it alive this long. What's been your fuel for that?
I guess it's a hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hobby for me. I mean, I've been making videos ever since like early Tekken Tag 1 days. I was actually a Tekken video maker.
Now that you mention it, I remember Eris on Avoiding the Puddle about saying something about, well, mentioning your name regarding Tekken, so okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, look, when I first saw Mortal Kombat, I think it was when Ed Boon debuted at E3 trailer or something like that.
Okay.
I fell in love, man. I saw it and I looked at the system and I went, hang on, yeah, this looks good, And as soon as I got the game, I looked at Sykes and I went, yep, he's going to have some big combos. So I chose Cyrax and I've just been doing it ever since, It's really good.
Do you have any other characters that you mess with?
Yeah, like I mess with Smoke, I mess with Noob, I mess with about mostly all the broken characters, especially in Tag,
Okay.
I like to, see what I can do with them. And of course I've got the, modded characters, the boss characters and NPCs
And you got a few surprises coming, right?
I certainly do, man. I've got a couple of really good surprises coming, so, I hope everyone
I guess the only
channel.
teaser I could give it's not Mortal Kombat characters.
No, it's not. No. Actually, mate, one of them is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about as far as I'm about to say.
Now, how was your flight over here?
It was a
Long,
killer, man. It
long,
was
right?
13 and a half hours from Sydney to LA and 5.5 hours from LA to New York, so it was like 20 hours, man.
You were just ready to stand up, right?
Oh, dude, I think, like, just in the last couple of days, I think I've had about an hour and a half sleep at the most, so.
Now, when are you heading back?
Heading back on the 6th.
Okay.
Hopefully, should be able to get a few more games in before then, and I know James MK wants to take me out for a bit of a tour around New York. So
Gotcha.
yeah, no, I've been through Times Square already, and I saw the new World Trade Center, and I still haven't done the Statue of Liberty, but it's on my list. It looks really cool. I'm gonna check that out. Empire State's in Empire State. It's good, man. New York is fantastic. It really is. It's like, it reminds me a lot of Sydney. It's just 10 times bigger and about double the population. It's really good, man. It's cool.
Awesome. Alright, this is part 2 of the interview with Tony T from Australia. I was going to ask you, is this your first time in America?
This is my first time in America, yes. It's quite an experience.
Now that smile, drastically different. I've never been to Australia,
yeah,
so.
it's not too much different. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with the Crocodile Dundee movies, but that's all a pile of shit, man. we're pretty modernised. You know, Sydney's much like New York. What can I say? It's just New York's 10 times bigger. You know, it's a lot crazier too.
Yeah, a lot more happening.
Oh yeah, I love the place, man. I could live here. You know, I really could.
You know, the matches with you and especially Tom Brady last night were. I mean, I was sad, obviously, to see you get knocked out, but like, the match was just, you really couldn't have asked for anything more. I mean, with how both of you played, and I mean, were you like nervous at all, like to play in a tournament?
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is like literally like my first tournament I've ever been in, and you know, Tom Brady, man. I mean, it's Tom Brady. You know, he's in my pool, and you know, I got to face him. I knocked him into losers, and then he came back and knocked me into, well, yeah, kaput. But no, look, man, he did really well. He played really well, and you know, I look forward to having some casuals with him later.
Yeah, awesome. Now, one thing I noticed when you were playing, like, every Cyrax out there kind of has, it's slightly like their own identity, I guess you could say, with like setups and all that. But like yours was like totally different then too. Yeah. Like you were doing some of this, like the same stuff that we're used to, but like on. Well, I was actually on commentary. I'd be like, I was kind of questioning like some of the stuff that you were doing, like some of the stuff that you might have missed, but then again, like it won the match for you and it worked. It was just stuff that like, I guess the setups that we're so used to, or maybe Tom would have been so used to, that you thought you were going to do. You didn't do that, but you did something else and it worked. I mean, what kind of gameplay did you have coming into it? Just like,
basically, my combos are based around my opponent's meter. So, for instance, if he's got like 1.5 bars, I'll do like an EX bomb into back to far bomb reset, and that pretty much builds his meter up to 2 bars. But it also allows me to have an extra, you know, up to like 16 to 22% unbreakable damage. So basically, I base my combos around my opponent's meter. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, do you ever mess with like the Cylax character?
No, I made a video with him, like this combo video, but honestly, man, I don't touch him. I don't touch him at all. I'm a robot.
Yeah,
I'm a robot fan. Yeah.
I prefer the MK3 robot myself.
Yeah, a lot of people do, man.
Now, who all were you? Did you make a point to like really meet anyone while you're here, or did you? A lot of people that you met that see online.
I wanted to meet everyone, man.
Yeah.
And they've all, you know what? Since I've been here, I feel like kind of a celebrity, man. Like everyone's like, "Hey, Tony T."
You are. You are.
You know, everyone's been really friendly, and you know what? I couldn't have asked for more, man. You know, this place is amazing, and everyone's been really good to me, and you know, I'm looking forward to having some good casuals tonight.
Well, hell, you're part of the reason why the tournament was so hyped. Just like you know, I mean, and that's with total respect to you, not only like who you are, but like where you're coming from and like how far you're essentially traveling to get here.
Yeah.
With Mortal Kombat having MK9 and going on 2 years of the game's life, it's just so much that happened. You know, it's just a lot to take in, a lot to appreciate. So that's why like it's like, hey Tony T, the videos, and if you're just like some guy in a hole in New York that like just never came out to tournaments, but he had these videos, it'd probably be a little different. But now, how many times have you played like NECXIII then?
Only twice. He lives about 2 hours.
Oh yeah, flight. Wow. Okay.
He has to fly up to see me. He lives in South Australia, in New South Wales. I think he like stay for like a week each time. So like and he plays a few characters, so I kind of like leveled up a little bit, but I just don't have the competition like what you guys have. So.
And you don't even have. I mean, you can't even get the game online, can you?
We can get the game online.
It's just horrible.
It's very horrible. Yeah, I mean, we all connect to the US servers, and because we're in Australia, it's not good. Well, I mean, we literally cannot connect to any American players because the lag's usually just time.
Now, Australia being not good, are you talking about just like the small amount of players that do get online, or just the competition online, or both?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Like, you talk like with the online being bad in Australia, are you referring to just not a lot of people playing online, or?
Yeah, I think we have like our online scene there's about 30 people or something like that. But,
okay.
And like they do play regularly.
Okay.
Me myself, I can't stand online, man. Like any bit of lag, it just kills it for me. I can't do any combos. And
well, yeah, except you're so used to playing it raw, on the game and just
absolutely, man,
in
absolutely.
practice mode. You got your timing, your execution down, and just it's like when you're playing Cyrax, it's actually watching the character. It's like he's alive, and you're just
absolutely,
knows what he's doing.
You can't do any of that Cyrax stuff online. It's just impossible. That's one of the main reasons why I just don't play online, man. I'm hoping the next game they actually make the online much better.
Yeah, I think we're all hoping for that.
And I'm also hoping that Australia will actually not ban the game this time around.
Now, Injustice, are you looking to pick that up?
Yeah, look, Injustice looks very interesting, man. I mean, it's a little bit gimmicky, but I think it actually does have like solid gameplay.
Name a few things that you don't like about it.
Well, it's I can't say I don't like anything about it. I mean, I really need to play it first to really get a.
But is there anything right now that you're skeptical of?
What is it? The meter wager system?
Oh yeah, the wager system.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure if they should really implement
that's one thing that a lot of people are questioning.
Yeah.
But I know some of the NRS members on Twitter have said that they're still working on it.
Yeah.
Of course, they're listening to feedback.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, look, I think maybe if they can work on it and maybe tune it up a bit, it could work. It could work. At the moment, I'm not so sure, but I guess you really have to play the game.
Yeah, sure.
See what it's all about. Yeah.
Now, do you have any? Do you follow DC Comics at all?
No, I don't. No, sorry.
Do you have any? I don't either.
Yeah.
So, but is there any characters that particularly look good to you? Well, maybe Cyborg to you.
Absolutely, Cyborg, man. Absolutely. Yeah, look, what's his name? The Green Arrow. Is it the
Green Arrow?
Green Arrow, yeah, he looks good. He looks like a bit of a combo character. Of course, I'm going to try Superman. Who else?
There's Deathstroke, we just got announced.
Yes. Deathstroke, probably Nightwing. I'll check him out as well.
I'm hoping Harley Quinn isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Just kind of seems like her damage is going to be low. But I think one of the reasons for that is how quick her moves are.
Yeah.
Like if she got like a real fast pistols, they're gonna turn her damage down a little bit, so she can't spam those. But I like her and Nightwing so far. But yeah, it's so we'll see in April, huh?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Is there anything else you want to say or anything?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the boys back at home, Vlad, James, and all the boys on NECXIII Facebook page. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll do it again next year.
Do you have any future plans of a repeat of this at all?
Oh man, look, if next year, man, if I got the cash and I got the time, I'll do it for sure, man.
The same time, or if like for any. Well, really at all. I guess it just depends straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the cash, I'm all good, but it all depends on where I am at my life at the time.
Right. Yeah. Totally understandable.
But this is hype, man. I mean, you got to experience this type of thing to really understand it. You know what I mean? And
yeah. What do you want to say to the online players that haven't been to the tournament yet?
Get to a tournament. It's hype, man. It's awesome. It's good.
A great quote by L.I. Joe is, he said, simply enough, you owe it to yourselves.
Absolutely.
So,
I 100% agree.
All right. Well, Tony T from Australia, MK9. See you guys.